All right, everybody, quick recording to review the quiz. Quizzes are all scored. I did it on a very basic schedule. I think the way I did it was if you didn't miss anything or you made one minor mistake, you got 100%. If you made 1 to 2 kind of significant errors, you got 90%. 3 to 4 mistakes was going to be an 80%, and more than 4 mistakes or about half wrong or more, you were going to limit to 70%. Everybody learned. Everybody demonstrated that they knew something on this quiz they didn't know before. And with the grading structure being the way it is, I went ahead and was pretty soft on grades. But that doesn't mean that you didn't get some good feedback. The purpose of this little review here, is to go over a couple items that I saw happen most often. First, almost everybody had a correct graph. The tip up here, that's your vertex. So your vertex should have been 1, 7. Axis of symmetry goes right through there at x is 1, and it's the highest point, so it's a maximum, right? That's how this works. Number 2 and 3. Most people that missed number 2 missed number 3 as well. Almost everybody came up with 12 and 7, which is good. But people miss the plus or minus, right? So those things, when you take the square root, you get 2 answers. You get a positive and a negative answer. So something to simply be aware of there. That cost people on those. Number 4, x is 0. Most everybody got that one. Number 5, as long as you factored it correctly, pretty much everybody got -4 and -1. Number 6, a few people got thrown off by number 6. I think I saw some no solutions. I'm guessing it was because of the 6. I'm not really 100% sure. If you get presented with something that doesn't look like what you want, you have to just make it into what you want. I just did -6 to both sides, and I turned it into this solvable equation. Another item that I noticed, when you get down here and you simplify your polynomial, and you get to 6 and n minus 4 and n plus 1. The n minus 4 and the n plus 1 have answers of 4 and -1, but this piece out here, the 6 equals 0 would be a statement. That's not true, so we're not happy about it, we're not sad about it, we're not anything about it. We just ignore it. So the 6 is not part of your answer. The 6 is just a common factor that you bring out. It doesn't ultimately have anything to do with the answer, so we just ignore it, right? So don't put that as part of your answer. And on the back page, a few of you just missed the second page, which was too bad, but most of you did do it. Almost everybody came out with 0.0875 for the first part. Seconds, by the way, not feet, but seconds. Put that 0.875 back into your equation, and you're going to get 20.25 feet, which is what most of everybody came up with for the maximum feet. And then approximately when will the ball hit the ground? Well, if it took just less than a second to get to its maximum height, it should take a little less than a second to get back down from maximum height. So 1.75 is a pretty good guess. I did have one person went out of their way and they said, well, what happens if height equals 0? This is a pretty cool move. If height equals 0, the ball's on the ground. That's cool. So check it out. -16t squared plus 28t plus 8. And you could solve this. And let's see, I'm not going to solve the whole thing right now. But what I would notice is that these things have a common 4. Heck, maybe we will. And I also notice a leading negative, which I don't like. So I'm going to factor out a -4. 4t squared plus 7t plus 2. And then let's see if we can factor this thing. -4. Well, I need to come up with 4 and 2, 2 and 2. See, I don't think anything is going to factor. So at this point, I don't think that the 4t squared plus 7t plus 2, I can't think of any way to do that. Oh, maybe I can think of a way. No, I can't think of a way that that's going to work. So there's no way that that's going to factor. So at this point, you'd be stuck using graphing as a strategy. The lesson that you're going to learn today is going to teach you how to solve something like this using what's called the quadratic formula. But really good job generally on the quiz. If you had issues or questions on the quiz specific to you, you should reach out to me either in Zoom or in an email.